Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester, and today I'm going to be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, we're going to talk about Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame, the hourly. Then we're going to be hitting up the mid-term. Then we're going to be hitting up the long-term. Apologies if my my audio is out of sync with my camera. I don't know what was going on this morning. I couldn't get it to work, but I don't want to delay the stream anymore. I have got the vid. Got the vid, had the positive test, but we still here. We still grinding out here. So yeah, it's all good. I'm here to give you guys a BTC update, and also just some altcoin requests, right? So yeah, it's all going to be good coming through there. But yeah, without further ado, as I said a second ago, apologies if my audio is out of sync with my camera. I just didn't have time to. I'm just feeling too rough to even bother playing with that now at this point in time. But yeah, I'm here to give you an update, guys. Anyway, we've got Leader Crypto, we've got Raylan, we've got Ceregra, we've got Simon, we've also got Old Lady in crypto. Nice to see on the screen, the Old Lady in crypto. We've got Donna as well. Nice to see on the screen there, Donna. We've got Liam, we've got Hadra Salim, and also a bit of Kane as well. It's been a while, Kane. Hope you're doing well, my good sir. Now, without further ado, let's get through to to BTC coming through here, guys. Because yesterday we were talking about this this symmetrical triangle chart pattern, this bullish pennant chart pattern at the top of this uptrend here on the short-term time frame. Now, the the position that we were looking for here was going to be this candle body close here. Did get in here, wasn't the worst scenario in the world, but it was just a classic case of first take profit here and then stop loss to entry point, right? And then that basically hit take profit the first one and then came back down to entry. So yeah, it was wasn't the nicest thing in the world, but you've got to think here, guys. If we did actually see the continuation of this trend to the if we did stay in this long position and didn't actually get stopped at entry there, then and didn't take our first take profit, then basically we would have actually probably had a stop loss coming all the way back down into the symmetrical triangle there. So yeah, it's probably a good thing that we did actually do that. Yes, from there we have had really quite nice continuation. The last what 6 to 8 hours have been very bullish here for Bitcoin. We are smashing through highs here. We're actually setting higher lows here. Really quite. There's quite a lot of confidence in the air, I would say, for Bitcoin at this point in time. There's quite a lot of confidence for Bitcoin at this point in time, and over the last hour, we're actually seeing quite a lot of pumps. We are seeing 45k looking like it's going to get tapped here, and this is going to be really quite nice to see live on stream. Are we going to see it? Actually hovering around that area. I do think we are going to see it on stream, guys. Really quite nice. In terms of position that we could be looking for today, right? Now this is let's get rid of this now because it's pretty much invalidated. Yeah, I'm just going to have a drink of water and then we're going to carry on. Oh, the pain, the pain. Yeah, I've got the old, got the COVID. Oh God, Omicron, eh? Anyway, let's talk about Bitcoin because that's obviously why we're here. As you can see, I'm inclined to be drawing either an ascending triangle that we've got coming through here, and we are actually potentially on a breakout scenario. But please be aware, guys, we could be looking for a trap zone pretty much all the way up to where we tapped before, around 45,473. That's obviously going to be the area to be looking out for there. In terms of the measure move, guys, it's going to be interesting to see where this hourly candle closes, right? Because because the trap zone is quite far apart here. You've got quite a big distance from the trap zone to actually the entry point here, and this is quite it's like a 1.5% move here. It's very possible. And did we just we hit 45k? Amazing stuff there. Good stuff happening live on stream. Good stuff. 5 likes already, guys. Do appreciate those likes coming through. And yeah, could someone let me know in the chat if my voice is actually out of sync with the stream? I'd like the audio. Sorry, if the audio is out of sync with the stream, it'd be quite intriguing to see because it was out of sync on my end, but I have not changed any settings, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, BTC pumping right now for an entry for this measure move completion of this ascending triangle, the continuation chart pattern here, guys. What I really want to see here is a bit of a lower candle body close, right? Candle body close ideally above these highs here in terms of these candle body closes here, above this point here, and that's going to be around 44,934. This is the position I would be looking for there, and then basically riding that wave all the way up, staggering those take profits as we go there. We do have a volume weighted ATR band there, so out of sync a tiny bit. Okay, interesting. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to the settings. It's just a bit annoying. I guess it's just sometimes it happens, like a program will update or like Streamlabs or something like that, and it'll just throw it all off sync. But yeah, really annoying. But yeah, it is what it is. Just didn't have time to sort it out today because I'm feeling pretty terrible. But yeah, we're all good. But yeah, anyway, like we were talking about yesterday, guys, volume was trending down really quite strongly. We are seeing a bit of a breakout in the volume right now. This could mean that this move that we are seeing here is actually going to be causing quite a lot of upwards momentum, right, which is really quite nice. Please be aware we are still below the volume weighted ATR band on the hourly, guys, and that's going to be literally sat at the key resistance point coming through here at 45,534, right? So that's definitely going to be a point to be looking out for there. In terms of the RSI, guys, what we were talking about yesterday, we were talking about the idea of this trend line coming down from this previous highs that we were setting in terms of this uptrend, right? So this is going to be the area that we do need to be looking out for there, because we're getting ever so close to it, guys. We're getting ever so close to it, and this is going to be the point. Yes, we're going to get overbought here, and it's also going to be the point for rejection coming through there as well. So yeah, definitely some key areas to be looking out for there. It's basically looking like if we are going to see a bit more of a pump, guys, there's a lot of signs telling us that 45,500 is going to be the resistance point for this micro uptrend here. So yeah, just keep that in your back pocket, like we say every day, for a piece of information that we can be using. And hey, what do you know? We've got the trend cycle coming through on the MACD as well. You can see the resistance point is pretty much lined up for that 45,500 again. So I can pretty much hands down say 45,500 is looking very much like a resistance point for us to be looking out for there. Oh, and we have pretty much gone parabolic in this motion right now as well. So we do need some sort of pullback. But hey, at the end of the day, if we do get candle body close above this zone, it is going to be really nice here, because it is going to be the confirmed high that we are looking for here for this uptrend. God, this headache is killer. Headache is killer, man. Yeah, we are seeing very nice confirmation of this uptrend coming through here. So yeah, it's definitely something to be looking out for there. Above all major moving averages as well. So yeah, we are looking fairly bullish right now, guys. Looking really quite good here on the shorter term time frame. Let me move to the midterm now, because I am still long on this position, guys. You can see I went long from here around 39,500 on this candle body close, and basically just been riding that wave up as we were going there. I was talking about the idea of trailing my stop loss up if we did lose the Fibonacci retracement of 0.236 there, but we didn't even test it, guys. Well, near enough. Did we test it? Let me just, no, I don't think we tested it. No, didn't even test it there, guys. So yeah, it's still looking fairly bullish right now. We are still seeing bullish momentum coming through here. The thing I do want to be looking out for here now is to be testing our swing high, right? Our swing high at this point in time is going to be this wick at 45,500 here. So yeah, that's going to be the area to be looking out for there for the swing high for the Fibonacci retracement if we are going to be moving that, right? So yeah, as you can see, if we do break a high here, guys, we're obviously going to be moving our Fibonacci retracement up, because obviously it's going to be a new high, and then from there, that's probably going to be looking like the 0.236 did get tested from before, right? But yeah, this one thing with Fibonacci retracements, they do actually move and stuff like that when you do break new highs and stuff like that, right? Oh, dreadful. Let me just have a little look at the chat coming through there. We've got Leader Crypto saying, haha. We've got Jay Constant saying BTC pumping. Hadra saying audio and sync. Okay, that's good. Joe coming through there saying, hey, what's popping? A brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. I could pass that like stock. Yeah, man, I've got the vid, so yeah, I'm pretty bad today. And Sloth Ice says, sup vid king. Yeah, man. We positive out here. But yeah, it's painful, but we surviving, right? 45,110 being tapped here, moving up quite nicely, I would say, for Bitcoin. Quite parabolic, as we were just saying there on the short-term time frame. Parabolic coming through on the short-term time frame, and the resistance point to be looking out for there is 45,500, as we just discussed on the RSI and the MACD as well there, just to summarize. But yeah, as I said, the Fibonacci retracement for that swing high is probably going to move if we do break that high, guys. So we definitely need to be looking out for that. In terms of my next take profit for my long position, it is going to be sat around 45,709 here. This is for my swing trade long here, guys. Currently doing really well, actually. Currently doing really well from this zone here. In terms of percentages, we're looking at money, cold hard cash, 14.25% at this time, guys. Obviously differing a little bit due to staggering those take profits, but hey, just for simplicity's sake, we're just gonna say it's 14, right? It's probably more like 12 or something like that, right? But yeah, all good stuff. But yeah, so flies coming through today. I couldn't even have my studio. I'm probably looking a bit glum today as well, guys, because I couldn't even have my studio lights on just because it's very, very strenuous on the eyes. So it's like just sat here in like a grey room, like, oh. But yeah, anyway, moving on. This is going to be a final take profit there for this long position completion of the measure move coming through from this falling parallel channel, guys. Not looking too bad at all. Please be aware, as we were just talking about, 45,500 is going to be the resistance point to be looking out for there. If that is going to happen, I would expect another higher low to be formed at some point. So that is going to be an area to be looking out for there, 45,500. Yeah, around that sort of area there. So yeah, if we are going to reject from there, we've clearly got key points coming through here in terms of levels of support around 44,600. If we start losing them, then we do have the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement to get to as well. In terms of the RSI right now, here for BTC, we're looking for, what are we looking for? Would you look at that? A bit of a bullish divergence coming through there. Just about coming through there on the bullish divergence. So yeah, that's probably why we are seeing a nice bit of bullish momentum coming through here. But yeah, not too bad overall, guys. I would say just in terms of the RSI right now, the point of reference is going to be the hourly, guys, because it's going to be the key resistance point to be looking out for there as well there. So yeah, that's what I would say about BTC on the midterm. Shall we have a look at the DMI? Directional movement index. You can see we were getting ever so close to we were getting ever so close to that what is it called, that the bearish crossover on the directional movement index, right? I'm just having that brain fog coming through now. The bearish crossover on the directional movement index, and you can see the ADX is really quite high. This obviously shows the strength of the trend, guys. So yeah, just now we have seen these two actually moving further away. We are still in that bullish crossover, guys. It basically shows that this uptrend is actually looking stronger, right? It is looking stronger. So yeah, we're all good coming through there in terms of not worrying too much about the reversal of the trend. So yeah, that's what I would say about the DMI. Let's move on to some let's move on to the volume weighted ATR band here on the 4 hour, guys, because it's getting good again. We've cleared it. We're above it. It's looking very progressive, actually. Really quite nice. What I do want to see now for the volume weighted ATR band, guys, and just for you guys that don't know about the volume weighted ATR band, it basically, if we're above it, we usually trend above it really quite nicely. And now currently we have just cleared it really nicely, right? After testing it a few times, usually we would lose it, but it shows strength here because we have actually held it. So it's looking very nice for probably an uptrend, probably something along the lines of that, right? So yeah, it's going to be really quite nice if this volume weighted ATR band would like to curl over to the upside for us. And to be honest, I think it probably will. Now we have seen obviously this downward momentum basically coil up into this sideways horizontal sort of motion there. We're probably looking at something along the lines of that now. And if that is going to happen, in terms of the price riding along it, we're probably going to see something along the lines of that, right? It's going to be really quite nice for the volume weighted ATR band to basically bounce on like that. But yeah, that's the positive I would say about that. In terms of the 10 simple moving average, guys, we are banging it above that. Got a candle body close pretty much on that, which is obviously a very nice level of support that we have been looking for. We've got the 21 moving average coming up as well. That's obviously going to be coming up as well as the price. If that is going to be coming up with the volume weighted ATR band, we're probably going to see bounces on that as well, right? But yeah, we'll be covering that tomorrow, I'm sure, if I'm not completely bedbound. But yeah, I should be all right, guys. But yeah, as you can see, moving averages are also very far apart as well, guys. Moving averages very far apart, and that obviously shows the strength of the trend here is to the upside. Very bullish right now, looking pretty good indeed. The one and only Vid King Viking giving me some AMP. Yeah, I'll see what I can do, man. Let me get to some altcoin requests and we'll go through there. But yeah, Raylan says someone needs some tea. Yeah, so after my stream, I'm gonna get some. It was Lauren actually gave me the recipe. Lauren, I got my partner to go to Tesco yesterday and get all the goods for the freshly made tea. So yeah, I'm gonna do the ginger and thyme and all that stuff. So yeah. Should be able to soothe the throat. So yeah, that's what I'd say about that. Yeah, BTC on the longer term time frame now. Obviously, it's looking a lot better, guys. It's looking a lot better right now from this obviously this filthy. Let me get rid of that for a second. From this filthy downtrend from the all-time high, right? Obviously, we have seen that resistance play out really strongly in terms of this trend line, but obviously we've seen a very, very nice uptrend coming through there, guys. And now this is the key areas for the longer term, the macro here that we're looking for is the Fibonacci retracement 0.5 there. We spoke about this yesterday, guys. That is going to be around 47,500. If we can get above that, this is going to be very, very, very bullish for the crypto space, guys. I'm talking really, really good, and it's going to be we're going to get some serious buys coming through there. So yeah, really, really good. In terms of a target price for us to hit. Resistance point coming through at 46,800 from the 200 EMA there, so that's definitely going to be a point to be looking out for. And just please be careful. I'd say please be careful, guys, just because obviously this is really quite steep now. We're getting really, really quite steep. Yes, we've got a nice high low here. Where is our higher low here? There's not really one yet. There's not really one yet. So we need a high low to come down for continuation to the upside, right? So this is what I would say. Probably going to come up and test the 200 EMA if we are going to have continuation here, because it does look like on the shorter term time frame, the continuation is looking pretty good here. If we are going to have a continuation, just please be aware, we're probably due like 3 days of downwards momentum before we start lifting off to the goddamn moon again, right? So yeah, just don't be fooled by how many green candles. Like it's ridiculous, right? We will pull back at some point. Just try not to buy the top, and that's what I would say about that. Do you think a portfolio is better to be diverse or bigger investment on less coins? That's an interesting question. It all depends on like the projects you're investing in as well, right? Because if it's a very new project and they're not really that established, then obviously the gains on that for your hodl are going to be absolutely huge, right? But also, like, if you've got all of your investment in one coin, the risk is obviously greater, because if you make the wrong call, then you're going to be losing more money. So I would say it's probably greedier having your investment in one coin, but and obviously more high risk. But yeah, we stick by the rules, like never invest what you can't afford to lose, because crypto is obviously she's a menace, right? No, just gonna have some water and then we're gonna carry on. Oh god, man. Oh, that's some pain out here in the throat. That's some pain. If anyone wants to have some empathy for the pain that I've got right now, you know the hanging thing at the back of your throat, your uvula. I have an ulcer on that, right? I have an ulcer on that, and it's one of the symptoms from the vid that I got before. It was like ulcers, like on the uvula and stuff. So I don't know. It's just agony, right? Obviously, you know the pain of an ulcer in the mouth. Imagine that on the hanging thing. So every time you move your mouth, you're like tapping that. Oh, it's dreadful, right? It's bad. But yeah, we out here. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'd say about BTC, guys. I want to do some altcoin requests for you, because I'm obviously not going to stay too long today, but yeah, I'm here at the end of the day, right? Fear and Greed Index, guys, pretty much central. This is pretty much where we want to be, and this is perfect, right? We are seeing the reflection in terms of the prices here, obviously seeing a lot more investment coming through there. So yeah, it's perfect, right? Fear and Greed Index 50, bang on, perfect. Not greedy, not fearful. It's quite attractive, actually, quite nice. But yeah, let's do some altcoin requests, guys. Oh, let me have a look at the chat, and let's see what's good coming through there in terms of what requests we've got, because I see some of you have already put some requests in earlier, so let me go and find them. We've got Lauren saying, don't forget to hit the like button on your way in. Smash the like. Do appreciate those likes, guys, in the crippled state that I'm in. Yeah, the likes really don't go unappreciated. We've got a little bit of Solana there for Raylan. I think someone else wanted Solana as well. I'm in pain. Yeah, someone else wanted Solana, but Mike's on the hunt. What up? Are you ill again, Lol? Yeah, Mike, I've got pretty sure I've got the Omicron. I had the positive test like yesterday, so yeah, not good. Before, I think it was just the long version, if that. I can't really say the actual word. I guess you can say vid, but yeah, can't say the old CVID, if that's but yeah, Solana. Let's do Solana. I'm trying to find who else. Someone else asked for Solana. Was it Simon? Someone else asked for Solana, but yeah. Anyway, I'll do Solana, guys. I'll do Solana. Ugh. Interesting scenario. Interesting scenario there for Solana. We were talking about this upward slope and parallel channel here. To be honest with you, I'm actually not I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest with you guys, because I thought Solana would be doing a bit more, right? I would think Solana will be doing a bit more than what we've seen here. Yes, granted, we've seen a nice little uptrend, but compared to the price action that we have seen for Solana in previous uptrends like this, then it's just been this has been pretty flaccid, pretty weakness coming through there. But yeah, in terms of a summary, guys, obviously we do have an upward slope and parallel channel here. You can see the support coming through here. There's obviously going to be some sort of swing position that we are looking for here. The move to the upside is going to be something along the lines of this, guys. Obviously, we do have this filthy trap zone coming through here. So yeah, we're not going to be entering until we get a nice congruent candle body close above that. In terms of percentages, looking around a 22% gain to the upside there. Now, with that being said, I do want to jump down to the shorter term time frame because we can see another chart pattern coming through there, and it is going to be a falling wedge, guys. We've got a falling wedge chart pattern, and this is actually, it's positive. So this is it's going to be a smaller move, but it's going to be more of a day position, something that could actually be happening today, which is going to be really quite nice to see. And this is going to look something along the lines of this. Here's one I made earlier. It's going to be the measure move is going to be up something along the lines of this, guys. And this is something that's actually going to be really profitable, I would say. Probably like 6 or 7%, maybe a bit less. But let's have a little look. Yeah, around 5.38% there, so near enough. 5.38% there, looking pretty nice indeed for a nice move up there. If we are going to see a break to the upside, guys, that's what we are really looking for here. A break to the upside coming through here, 5.38% on the table. In terms of staggering to take profits, guys, I would be looking for something along the lines of this in terms of these take profits, because we don't want to be basically just giving our profit back. So as soon as you hit your first take profit, you take your stop loss, you move your stop loss to your entry, and that way if you do get reversed on, you're not giving that profit back. You're basically staggering those take profits. You're taking profit the whole way, and then you get stopped at entry, right? So so it's going to be a profitable trade at the end of the day, right? Is trading your main income? Yeah, man, I trade for a living. That's why I'm not sat here shilling you affiliate links and all that crap, right? Yeah, man, I trade for a living. And yeah, it's I used to be a plasterer, believe it or not. I was a plasterer for like 4 or 5 years or something, and it was dreadful. Worst years of my life. No, it wasn't too bad, right? I had the fitness side of things, and the money was all right. It was pretty good for I was what, like 23 then. I was on 50k a year, 50k pounds, guys. At 23 years old, it was pretty good money, right? But I did that for too long, and I was trying to start businesses as well while doing that, being an entrepreneur, but couldn't really get a business off the ground. And then I was like, you know what? My brother does trading. I quite like the idea of trading, so I started studying trading every night after work, and saved enough money to basically have the capital to make myself decent gains on a daily basis, because obviously it is all about equity in this game. And if you don't have the equity, then you can't replace your income with it. So you need to basically save up money, working your 9 to 5, being unhappy, unfortunately, if you do hate your job, to basically have the equity to trade to basically make enough money to survive, right? So yeah, I did that, and now I trade for a living and educate you guys as well. It's fun, right? And as I said it quite a lot, right? I look forward to my Monday. I actually don't really like Fridays that much because it's the end of my week, and I like Monday to Friday more than the weekend. It's a very good way to live. I enjoy 70% of my life more than the 30%, which is the weekend. Which, if you flip it the other way around and you hate 70% of your life because you hate your Monday to Friday, it's not a good way to live, man. Not a good way to live. That's kind of what I live by. But yeah, anyway, enough about that. Let's do some more requests. Because we had Solana was first. What was next? Let me just scroll back. Raylan was asking, ask Hammy how Crypto got to Thailand without quarantine. I think they're a little bit less they're less strict if you're outside of cities. So if you go to somewhere outside of a city, then you can quarantine at your villa or something like that, right? It's a lot less strict. But you would still have to quarantine like someone coming to England, right? They have to still quarantine, but not in a hotel and all this stuff. They can do it in the comfort of their own home or something like that, right? What was next on the list? We had yeah, I will sort out the syncing problem, guys. Let's do audio. Oh no, that was for. Well, I will sort out the audio problem, guys. But I'm just feeling a bit bad at the moment, so AMPL there for Leader Crypto. AMPL. pain. This is painful. Yeah, this is not bad, man. It's not bad. It's not bad, man. Losing the speech. Yeah, it's not bad. I would say there is a very strong level of support on the lower side here that we can be looking out for. Definitely going to be the low point coming through there, and then something either along the lines of this, or you can see we do have another trend line coming along the lines of this, right? So yeah, these are two things that we can be weighing up here in terms of a level of support. I would say you've got a symmetrical triangle chart pattern, guys. You've got a symmetrical triangle chart pattern coming through, and that is going to be it's going to be interesting to see how that does actually play out, right? Just because it can't really mutate at this point, but it is going to be there's going to be a breakout scenario from this, and you can see when we do see that bullish momentum coming through that it really is quite strong. So yeah, if you are going to be profiting from that, then yeah, there's going to be definite money on the table to be taken there. In terms of measure moves, in terms of price predictions, in terms of targets here, this is sort of the move that we are looking for this coin to the upside, right? I hope I'm doing the right coin, right? And that is going to be something along the lines of this, right? We're just going to not talk as much, guys, because my throat feels like it's bleeding. 32% there to the upside. To the downside, so the downside looking around a 15.73% there. Okay, and that's interesting, Donna. That's interesting. Let's have a little look. Tiling past, no need to quarantine if double vaxxed, only 1 day, and day 5 quarantine. You're feeling fabulous, Chess. You're right, I am. I'm feeling amazing. Ow, ow. I'll let you know how the tea goes, Lauren, because I'm gonna do that straight after stream. Quite looking forward to it, actually. I had some fresh ginger in my dinner last night, and I left like a bit of it in a chunk, and I bit into it. It was just like, ugh. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, what's trying to find these requests. We've got B&B. B&B. I think people want B&B. Still a bit of B&B. B&B's doing quite well, right? Oh my god, man. I mean, descending triangle, breakout to the upside, not too bad at all. Let's get rid of that. It's obviously old TA. Oh god, man, this hurts. It hurts. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. As you can see, we do have obviously the trend line to the lower side in terms of the level of support. In terms of the top side, I would say either on some sort of breakout scenario, or you've got a little trap zone to basically be not taking advantage of, but being aware from, because it's either something along the lines of this in terms of resistance, because you can see these resistance points are very, very key along this zone, or you're going to be looking at a broadening wedge, guys. You know, my opinions on broadening wedges, they're not the best thing in the world. They're not the best thing in the world, but yeah, they're still tradable, right? They are still tradable. Things to be looking out for today here for BNB. Let me zoom in a bit and see if we can get a bit of a better idea, right? Gordon's come through. Oi, Savalo, nice to see you on the stream there, man. Should we just name the coins and to save talking? Just do a Roman Emperor thumbs up or thumb down. I do like that, man. That's good. Falling wedge coming through. Interesting, actually. You could be doing it. This is quite a good lesson, actually, because when you're drawing trend lines like this, you obviously want to get as many touches as possible. So right now, obviously, there is only 2 touches on this trend line. So it would be the same validation of a trend line here as well, right? So it's going to be very interesting to see how this does actually play out here. Oh, whoops. Because technically this would be the move to the upside, and you are actually on a breakout scenario, and there could be a trade here for Binance Coin. For you there, Mike. Yeah, this is something to be looking out for, I would say. Obviously, it's going to be above all major moving averages as well. Moving averages here, they are called up, guys, so we are looking for a breakout in the price. The measure move is perfectly up to the volume weighted ATR one as well. So yeah, it's looking really, really quite nice, actually. In terms of an entry point, you're kind of at this point now, you want to see a candle body close. If you were to get in on this candle body close here, your first take profit would have been tapped there, really quite nice. But now, if you are looking for any sort of entry here, I would be looking for a candle body close above this this previous wick here around 427.8. Obviously, that's going to be happening in the next 1 minute. So yeah, that's what I would be looking for that, basically that move up. And then in terms of take profits, right? In terms of take profits, so yeah, no entry until we've cleared that in terms of a candle body close. In terms of take profits, to be safe, I probably would be banging that as my first take profit, right? You can see the resistance from this zone. You can see the support from this zone, right? So yeah, this is definitely going to be an area to be looking out for there. And it basically just, it's the security blanket that you're looking for, right? Because if you just go bang, take profit hit, stop loss to entry, it's a successful trade at the end of the day, right? It might not be like the biggest trade in the world, but it's a safer and less greedy position, right? It's a safer and less greedy position. This area here, as you can see, it's quite a big area. It's obviously a very choppy little bit of a range coming through here. So if you were looking and you didn't want to risk waiting around for this amount of time, because you could easily come up to here and then actually have resistance all the way back down and basically give back all these profits. If you were concerned about that, you just take an average of the candle body close through this range and just bang a take profit in there as well. There's no shame in continuously taking profit in a position, right? So yeah, we haven't had the candle body close that we were looking for there. So I probably would expect a bit of resistance coming through here, because you can see the last time we had candle body close around this area, we actually pulled back quite significantly and set a higher low there. So ideally, the scenario here is probably to pull back to these moving averages here and then take another swing to the upside, right? If that is going to happen there, and you are going to get nice candle body closes above the moving averages here, probably close to the moving averages, as well as above this downward sloping resistance line as well, then there is actually going to be a lovely long position to the upside there. And obviously we are going to be moving those stop losses down as well. Not stop losses, we can be moving, one, we'll have a really nice tight stop loss because of all the moving averages, and also we'll have a couple more take profits put in there to the upside, just for that security, right? Gonna make my sandwich. Still watching though. I'd love a sandwich, Lauren. Yeah, I'm gonna have some Greek yogurt and I think it's like 6 or 7 pieces of fruit in a minute, all chopped up in a bowl. We in recovery right now. Let's get back to the request sort of area. Did B&B. What else was on the list? Old Lady Crypto, go to bed. Thing is, last time I had it, TXS. Oh yeah, there's nothing on there. I'm afraid, Old Lady Crypto. But yeah, last time I had it, I had the Delta, and that was bad. Like, that sucked, right? That was really bad. But this time I don't feel as bad. So but look, last time I had that, I was in bed for I think it was 10 to 15 days or something. It was really bad. So this time I kind of don't want to conform to that. Like, even if I start feeling bad, I just want to keep going, keep moving, keep the body moving, because I just one, I don't have time to be resting up in bed, and two, I just get really bored. I'm not a guy to sit and watch Netflix and all that stuff. It's good, like obviously a little bit of chill time, but yeah, I don't find it fun, right? I don't find it fun. I find working and trading and doing all this stuff fun, but when you do have the old vidi, you do get the old brain fog as well. So it is a lot harder to trade, right? Because you're looking at the charts, like trying to make sense of everything. It's it's interesting, right? But yeah, let's do some fresh TA coming through for AVAX, because this has actually been doing really well. Actually, this is one that I've been looking at over the last 3-4 days or so. It has been doing really quite nicely in this uptrend, right? So it's a terrible idea. The reason you keep getting sick. I think it's probably just the long vidi, right? I think I got the vid today. I tested neg, but still, yeah, it's not the ideal scenario, is it? If you don't rest your body will rest you. I agree. I do agree, Lauren. But the way that I do it, instead of staying in bed all day, I'll just get 12 hours sleep instead, right? That's I mean, clearly it's not working, but Body needs rest to recover. Yeah, I know what you mean. I just get bored. I just get so bored. But yeah, AVAX, guys. Let's have a little look at AVAX, because we do have quite strong trend lines coming through, actually. Really, really quite strong. I would say potentially broadening wedge coming through as well. We could do parallel channel as well there, guys. So yeah, there's a leave them likes, says Hadra. Chainlink, when is that going to bang it? Tell you what, we'll look at Chainlink next, shall we? So yeah, there's a couple of scenarios coming through there in terms of this trend line like so. Could be looking at a little cheeky trap zone like so as well there. So yeah, just be cautious here. If you do start to get a candle body close above here, guys, then this is sort of the position I would be looking for to the upside. I never did a disclaimer, guys, so nothing I say is financial advice. Please, please, please go do some go do your own research on these trades. I'm here to educate you on TA, not give you positions, right? You know the score. But yeah, so as you can see, this is what I would be looking for there. A nice candle body close above that, and also above the trap zone there that we were just talking about. So around 97.18, then we could be looking for a lovely, lovely long position to the upside, right? Will be 38 minutes, guys. I'm probably going to call it a day in a minute. Probably going to call it a day. We're the first person to stream with vid. 31.64% to the upside, guys. Not really that bad, actually. It's really, really quite nice. But just please be aware that it is an upward sloping parallel channel, guys, and these tend to usually break the downside. So that is something that is against us. Oh, that is something that is against us there in terms of probability, if you will. That's what I'd say about AVAX. What we were saying, it was Chainlink next, wasn't it? Let's have a little look at Chainlink. TradingView have added like loads of symbols next to them on my watch list. So I've lost like half my data because I have to try and fit it into the stream. So yeah, it's a bit annoying. But Link, have a little look at Link. Oh, my throat, man. My throat is killing me. That's the trend line to the downside. That's the trend line to the upside. Could be, if you're going candle body closes, you're going for a rising wedge there, or if you were just pretty much going on the wicks here, you could be a parallel channeling up, right? And obviously these tend to usually break to the downside, guys. But yeah, please be aware that there is something. These flies, man. There is something coming through. There's an ascending triangle, maybe, or a. Someone knocking at my door. There is a potential for a bullish pennant chart pattern, guys. A symmetrical triangle at the top of an uptrend. These tend to usually mean continuation to the upside here. So let's weigh up the scenario here for a potential trade coming through there. So yeah, not actually the worst scenario right here for a trade. I would like a candle body close above here for the confirmation to be getting in. That we are going to actually head up further than that, and it is going to be something along the lines of these. 2.79% to the upside, right? That's what I would say there. Ow. Now BA2 is more contagious than Omicron, and it's gaining dominance. I mean, I'm kind of happy that I can just tick off another variant, right? And I'm completely not vaccinated at all. Yeah, we won't get into all that, but yeah, so yeah, for me it's kind of like just tick off the variants, get the antibodies, we all good. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day, guys. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. I'm gonna call it a day and get some rest. Don't sweat it. I'm gonna get some rest. I do appreciate you all looking out for me. But yeah, hopefully we'll be back here tomorrow. I'll be in and out of the Telegram today, guys. Maybe doing some TA, maybe just having a chat with you guys as well. But yeah, if you did want to join the Telegram, the link is in the description. Hopefully my throat gets better because with this before, it came in like waves, different symptoms and stuff like that. So so my throat was like the first thing to go. So hopefully that's on the mend now. If that's on the mend, then we good. Then we're going to be streaming every single day this week without problems, right? We all good out here. So yeah, that's going to be the ideal scenario coming through there. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed for a lovely BTC update and some altcoins as well. And it will be longer. The streams will be getting longer once I've defeated the Omicron variant. Yeah, thanks you ever so much for tuning in, guys. But for now, peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.